You're listening to the Old Oil House Lock-In with your hosts, Grufflon.
Crashing through the sky comes the feline cry. Space car!
Dark Ages.
What's this? Is it chocolate?
Little Billy, it's chocolate. You eat up, little Billy.
And Chaos MV.
Always tell your mummy before you go off murdering people.
We should go anywhere where there's nuclear weapons.
Yay, battery!
You, in the name of what is evil, to get up and make me a sandwich.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good night. Dear listener, once again you have found yourself opening a tiny trapdoor. Don't go into that trapdoor. There's something down there.
Don't you open that trap door.
Rob, feed me.
I was gonna go into something completely different.
Not your dick.
I was just gonna, oh, you get it!
That's duckula.
I know, hence why I was going into something different.
Because seriously, if the song was "Don't Go Into That Duckula," there's something down there. That's an entirely different species of series, to be honest with you.
But legendary reincarnation did not go according to plan.
Especially not when the gynecologist? No, that's not. Proctologist, that's the one I was after. I wasn't after a proctologist. Morning, everybody. Evening, good night, and whatnot. That's exactly 1 minute. I'm recording for 1 minute and 5, 6, 7.
Wow,
8.
this is enthralling listening.
With me today are two men, made by men for men for with men. And those men are as follows. One man who can only be described as the ladder of justice. The hammer of Blancmange. The hairdresser of Calcutta. He is...
Confused.
Excellent. You don't like any of your heroic names I've given you?
I'm a little worried about a lot of them.
Why?
Does the ladder of justice not mean that people will just climb me?
Probably. To get to the justice! Because getting to the justice!
The hammer of Blancmange.
Yes.
That just mean that nobody would be hurt by the hammer.
Oh, well, you don't want to hurt people, do you? But you are delicious.
Okay, I can accept that.
But you strike a symbol of power.
And then the hairdresser of Calcutta.
Mm-hmm. Calcutta needs hairdressers.
But I've never trained.
You don't need to train. You have to be a hairdresser of Calcutta. Besides, it's a street fighting name. You just punch people so hard, their hair gets cut.
I like that.
See?
I can live with that.
Yeah, see, it's a super combo that you do.
Wow.
Anyway, what's your name?
Chaos Envy.
Otherwise known as?
Chaos Envy.
AKA... You weren't paying attention, were you? AKA the hairdresser of Calcutta, the ladder of justice, also known as the hammer of Blancmange. Pay attention next time, or else I'll kill you. And next to him is a man who could only be described as... This train keeps on rolling, rolling. Fine, life is like a murder train. I was going to go all bluesy for you, but no. No singing the I lost my legs in a train accident blues. Playing with a bot shot. I'm done, come on.
Oh, okay. I was just going to let you do your thing. It's me, it's Stuart Dark Ages. I'm back from my travels. Fighting space whales, apparently.
How you say fighting space whales?
Well, when the power cosmic comes down and exits through, yeah.
Rob saw you washing the space whale cars.
Now I was fighting them. That's how you fight them.
By washing their cars?
Yeah. Screws all off out of space.
He wasn't washing the space whales' cars. He was washing the space whales.
And that's how you fight them.
Ah, by cleaning them.
Yeah. They go, I'm clean, back to the space whale planet, and off they go.
Is the space whale planet made of dirt?
Yeah, but it's the only kind of dirt that works with them, unfortunately. Hence colonisation is a bitch.
I can imagine. Poor space whales. No wonder they must die.
Don't call them Paul. The damn dirty space whale killed my father.
Well, I know somebody who can help you with that. He's a man known as the Hammer of Blancmange.
The
Ladder of Justice.
The Ladder of Justice.
Yes, the hairdresser of Calcutta. Now, if you want to speak to a superhero, he might be able to help you to get vengeance on those damn dirty space whales.
Nah, I don't need no help. I'm fine.
Get your damn flippers off me, you damn dirty space whale.
Aye.
So, now that the introductions are all out of the way, I'm going to steal a cake. No, not that cake, I want this cake.
From the mighty tray of cakes.
The mighty tray of cakes. Would you like something from the mighty tray of cake?
No, I'm good for now. Thank you very much.
What about you, mighty tray
Nothing.
of cake? I have only this to ask of you. And we shall begin with you, Stu, because it rhymes.
Oh, okay.
Stu.
Even though you know I hate rhyming, unless it is, of course, in a hip hop vernacular. Yo, because all them sucker MCs can call me sire.
I cut back to the cut to get a cut of my cut because even a hurricane or crackhead will show up.
Wiki wiki wild wild west.
June West.
Desperado. Rough Rider. No, you don't want none of it.
Weirdly enough, I've been watching Once Upon a Time recently, and every time I go to put one, and the next episode of Once Upon a Time, I see the words Once Upon a Time, and all that goes through my head is Once Upon a Time in the West, madman lost his damn mind in the West, loved less, put his behind to the test.
But he ain't got no behind.
No, yeah, see, ironic.
Motherfucker.
No.
That Will Smith, he's such a bastard.
Time to stand up and be counted. It's my favourite scene in that entire film.
It is
the only
brilliant.
good thing in that film is every time they go at each other.
Do you know why? Entirely improvised.
Good.
Yeah.
I do love that bit where he says, where he just comes up and goes, "Glad to see you adding some colour to these monarchical proceedings. Well, when the guy comes back from the dead, I think that's an occasion to stand up, be counted." Those things they come out with, I thought they were scripted.
See, on the flip side of that, the only image I now have in my mind is like a Michael Bay version of it, where it just goes, "You've got no legs, you're in a different colour. Well, you can't stand up, well, you can't get into white only places. Well, you," that'll be it.
And the camera's spinning around them. And
Spinning around
they're not
and
in a
occasionally
room.
pausing on a girl's ass.
Yeah, they're not actually in a
slow-mo.
room because there's a sunset behind them.
Yeah.
And there's a helicopter flies over.
Yeah.
And then a bass explosion.
Anyway, Stu,
Hello!
what have you got since last time you were on the show? Because last time you were on the show was ages ago, so you might as well tell us about what you've got since then.
I got some things.
Excellent. Rob, what have you got? Go for it, Stu.
Okay, I have a mini list, because I had to build a list. I got some Creo.
Yay!
I got a Creo Jazz.
Cool.
He's funky.
Cool.
Is he blaxploitation?
Yes. I put him together and he went, "Damn you, I'll be built by blocks."
You did say built by blocks,
Yeah,
didn't you?
blocks with a
Right,
dog.
yeah, that's fine.
Cracker. And I took...
Did he tell you to go to sleep, you little trash heap?
No, he doesn't talk to me, fortunately.
No.
The Creon does, though. That's why I have to turn him around on the trailer. Which is kind of into what else I got. I took the big step, I got the big Optimus.
Oh,
I love that is a good bit of building.
yeah.
And if you swap out one bit on the trailer, you can have the trailer built as the trailer and robot mode. Instead of building the shitty little base, which I still haven't built because I don't like it. But that Optimus himself is freaking sweet.
Fair dues.
What else did I get?
A montage.
I should have a montage because
Even Rocky had a montage.
I've got a bunch of bot shots since I was last on.
See? How well did that fit together?
No, oh man, I got Barricade, I got Sentinel Prime, I got Starscream, I got Megatron with the launcher, I got the free pack which has Megatron, Nemesis Prime and Acid Storm, and Bumblebee, and a Starscream.
Men God.
So I've got all of Wave 1 apart from the 2 primes.
Mm-hmm.
And even then I have his evil brother.
Nice.
What? Simon Prime.
Yes. Simon Prime. Yes, his evil brother.
I am Simon Prime. I have my monocle and my long moustache.
And I'm also from Germany.
It would seem so, because underneath this, I am a smolder.
Neat untidy.
I want a smolder bot shot. Mm-hmm.
They got to do it, please. What else did I get? I got another junkie.
Ooh.
I also got another red car, thanks to the wonderful Mr. Matter Smasher.
He has delightful hats.
And
I've been watching some Matter Smasher videos.
a fine tasting goggles.
Indeed, I am impressed with both his goggles and his hats.
Well, you know what video you should watch? You should watch the video where he shows you how to light pipe your wreck car.
I have watched that video.
Because that wreck car is my wreck car now, son.
Oh, you have celebrity
So I
record.
have a celebrity wreck car with light piping.
What piping?
Yeah, so I took my old wreck car and my old...
That pack?
It'll do.
It'll work out. But yeah, so I took my old junkie
Mm-hmm.
and my old wreck car
Yes.
and did some mismashing parts like I always said I was going to do.
Cool.
So I made Bitsbox and Mismash.
Bitsbox.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling them, Bitsbox.
I like the name Bitsbox.
Well, I can like... and I kit bashed the axe, so it's like a little hand axe. And you can still get the exhaust. Hooray for me, Billy.
Steven, I want to be a lesbian just like you. Thanks, Billy. Sorry.
Harry Partridge, we love you. Especially for your April Fool's joke this year.
Oh, I missed that.
Mass Effect cartoon.
Oh.
Where he uses rock and roll.
What?
Well, I'll show you later. What else did I get? I got a new bag. Finally retired my old Halo bag, so I got a nice satchel with sort of Red Army USSR in it.
Nice.
So in communist Russia, satchel where you... and I got one other thing, which is kind of 5 other things.
Yeah.
Thanks to Mr. Adam, which I still can't believe you've done. I got 3 parts of Bruticus from Dark of the Moon and the 2 Fans Project bits to make Bruticus, who I adore, who has not been on the toy shelf for more than 5 minutes since I got him,
Because he is gorgeous.
because I keep playing with him.
Have you put his arms above his head yet and then just waved at something going, Ruination! Awaken!
No, I'm fucking doing
You
that
really should, because it feels really good.
What was it? I do keep posing him with the knife out as if he's going to gut somebody. No guns,
Yeah.
just the knife. I also discovered that if you just make the shotgun like the pistol, like the front bit, it just looks like a pistol.
Yeah.
So I'm like gatting people with a pistol with the knife over to shift people backhand style.
It's a really nice set, like, it really is.
It's taken up so much of my time.
It's when you take it to work with you, that's when you know you've got a problem.
No, the problem is when I sit there going, I could do with a flame blast. Since I've already got walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I've already found one for a decent price.
Uh-oh.
That I think is everything. I'm probably forgetting something. I usually am. But yeah, that's. And I had a wonderful trip to Morecambe and Whitehaven. I met the wonderful staff there, the stores there with their new tills. One of which can bite my shiny metal ass and I have a Searing and I'm going to stab it to death with the nearest object.
Fair dues. Whitehaven then.
Being a brick or a small child.
Whitehaven.
No, Morecambe.
That was in Morecambe?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, well, I'll give you the basics of it. Without putting too much info into it. I went to the store, I joked around with one of the members of staff that they should come to my store just so I can put them in the office to annoy my manager. Because we were having a jokey chat. And this woman, who already didn't like me because I didn't let her go on tills first, even though she didn't ask to go on them first. Then when I wasn't there, said, if you go anywhere with him, you're not my friend anymore.
Well, for crying out loud.
Yeah, this woman's in her 50s. And she acted like a child.
Jesus.
Pissed off she didn't get to go on tills straight away. Yeah.
What? Tills in Morecambe, like slides or swings?
No, it was the new ones, and she was all excited about it, and she didn't get to go on it first, so... Yeah.
Did she get to go on them at any point later on in the day?
Yeah, she did. And then she purposely got things wrong to try and piss me off.
For crying out loud.
Yeah.
Sounds like a moron.
I would have gutted it. Like a fish.
I put a tweet out going, it's okay, I've met the first member of staff I want to punch. To which my friend Bond just instantly put aim for the nose. But everybody else was awesome. I even got to go to Reader's Calf in Morecambe. That was a good all day breakfast. best fiver I spent the entire week.
Did you see what I mean about Whitehaven and cafes?
There was another thing about it when I was walking through. There's quite a few.
Yeah, it's every other building
Yeah.
for all intents and purposes.
I did have when I was at Whitehaven, I did sit and have chips by the dock or the Seagull Squad.
Good man.
So that's a plan for me and the lovely Miss Flick when she comes over in about a month's time.
Yes, the countdown is on.
Yes.
Oh, geez, a month of that.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Well, no, it'd just be that at the end, but it'd be just the. And it'd get oh my god, it started really, really slow, so it was just like a.
No, you've been singing speed all the way through.
And then it speed up until you got the ticking, and then by the end, you know.
I need to find a thrash version of that.
Killing you inside sleep.
Like you with Birmingham's own napalm fist head.
Hello, Slayer.
What am I talking about? Thanks to the lovely Miss Slick, we actually have a band name now. From the Tar Pits.
I'm leaving the band.
Well, I'm forming my own band. It's called Snakes and Ladders of Justice.
As long as it's not snakes on a plane.
I'm starting my own band. It's called
But-
Adam Nichols Sucks Balls.
I'm starting my own band.
And the first album was called Because He Actually Does.
It's going to be called Stuart Murray and His Four Pork Faggots.
Don't joke about that, we sell them.
I know you do. You are now Mr. Brain.
But we also know that Adam does actually suck balls. Chicken balls.
Cock balls.
Cock balls. Anyhow, Rob.
Yes, move on.
Rob.
Yes.
This just seemed to be us insulting each other.
Mm.
I have a
Isn't it
question
always?
for you.
What's that?
Does this look infected to you?
Yes.
Alright then.
Dude! Oh.
I'll put
Just- You gotta be nice to him. I box shotted his wife right in front of him earlier.
He did indeed. And then cake.
And then cake.
Oh, excuse me. I think you should see somebody about that. That's quite disgusting.
Yeah, the problem is it was yours.
I don't remember having anything like that.
I just showed you your own. That's how bad that fever is that you've got. What have you got this week that you didn't have last week? Because last week we didn't do a lock-in, we instead did something about Generation 2. If you haven't listened to it, go and listen to it right now, you bunch of bastards.
Well, apparently I've got a fever.
And the
Damn it! Damn it! I set that up perfectly and he just dove right in. Like some fucking predatory bird. It's over! Finished!
needs more cowbell.
I've got cherry coke.
Not talking to you now.
Taking my box shot back before you break it.
Fucking have it. I'm gonna throw bits of cake at you. You to shit.
Who, me?
You sir, I'm a gobshite.
Who, me?
I will see you on the field at dawn.
What did I do?
If I had a glove, sir, I'd slap you with it.
What did I do, mister? I don't know what I did. Why am I in trouble?
Do you have anything toy related, or comic related, or watching related? What have you been up to? Illuminate our lives with the tales of Rob.
Oh, I forgot to mention something else as well. I've made it onto book 3 of Abadar.
Oh,
Sorry, it's not Abadar, it's Avatar Last Airbender. It's not the film.
because Abadar was on
The
TV.
James Cameron thing is Abadar.
Abdal.
Abadar. But yeah, I'm on the book 3 of that. That's kind of cool.
So good
I
by
went-
book 3.
I watched the really sad episode where it was all the little short stories. One for Uncle Iroh.
The Tales of Ba Sing Se.
Move on before I cry. 'Cause that was a damn sad episode.
Just wait until you get to the. I suppose you could call it the flashback episode, couldn't you? Like towards the very end of book 3.
Then don't say a word, because I want to go into it completely unknowledge. Yip yip. I want a flying bison. I want a flying bison. You there, boy, fetch me a flying bison. Anyway, go on, say what you were going to say. I
Oh,
ain't
no,
broken
leave
up.
What did I get? What have I got? Well, I got stress.
What's the articulation like? The dum.
I got a bit more stress. And then I got less stress this Monday. So, yay! But during that stress, I used up all of my credit at a certain game store. So, I bought myself Kingdoms of Almure, The Reckoning,
Excuse me.
on Xbox 360. I played the opening level.
Sorry, you bought it on 360.
Mm-hmm.
Right, for a minute that sounded like you bought another 360.
No.
Right.
I bought...
that's what
But
I
he
did in
did
my
steal
brain.
7.
So yeah, I got that. Played through about the first level or something like that. Quite enjoyed it, and then realised I had tons of stuff left to play, so I've loaned it out to Mr. Ninja Hunter to play. Because I'm that nice.
Ninjas.
Plus you had that challenge laid down of New Saints Row DLC out.
Yeah, I did. Which I have now
I saw.
100%.
Good lad. Still did it for you.
I didn't realise the DLC was out.
I didn't fuss and I still beat you. You told me that other one was out and I beat you to it still. And then the third one came out afterwards. Because you told me about Gangsters in Space and then the Clone one came out the week after or something.
Yeah.
Boom, son.
I also got Warhammer Space Marine.
Ah.
Not played it yet though, because I'm trying to finish Halo Anniversary.
I'll still argue that Space Marine is a pretty good game.
It's always one I wanted to play, so I thought, might as well.
I want to bloody lend you my copy.
I'm sure I bought another game, but I can't remember what it was. That's how amazing it must have been. I also got the latest issue of Green Lantern New Guardians.
Alright.
I'm really enjoying it actually. It's got some. It's not action packed, so to speak. It's just like a nice thing of like these certain members of different corps starting to work together, which is kind of nice. The previous issue did have an awesome bit in which I absolutely loved. Basically, the Kyle and the Orange Lantern construct. Can't remember what they call him. Because they all wanted to split into different teams, and they were searching different planets on this huge array, which was basically a solar system ship.
That's cool.
They were searching different planets, and Kyle was talking to a priest in one of the things, because everyone kept running away from them, and he didn't understand why. And it's because the symbol of the Orange Lantern is the symbol of the beast to them.
666.
Pretty much.
The symbol of the beast.
Hell
and fire.
And basically,
To be unleashed.
the thing that protects them, like a big angel thing, and he got called by the priest because they thought the Orange Lantern were attacking.
As you do.
And so Kyle wanted to warn everyone, obviously, and he tried to do it through the ring, but the ring wouldn't contact the others. It was just basically don't understand the emotions, so can't contact them. And he basically just channeled the ring through himself to so it could feed off all his emotions to contact everyone else. Which is really, really cool.
So what you're basically
I love the fact that somehow Kyle Rayner's just making the ring do things it shouldn't be able to do.
I was going to say, that's what you're saying, isn't it? Once again, Kyle Rayner proves he's better than Hal. Who isn't even Green Lantern?
No. Well, he is. Is the backup Green Lantern.
Does he have a ring?
Yes.
Oh, he's got a ring now?
Sinestro gave him another ring.
No, Sinestro has him on a leash
Yeah.
with a ring that he's made. He's not a Green Lantern. He's barely a joke.
But
I hate Hal.
well, no, it's the fact that when he wore all the colours and became like an Uber Lantern for like 10 seconds or whatever.
Uber Lantern.
The
Could be
Guardians.
DC direct.
The Guardians tried to take his ring off him.
Yeah, dissect him.
couldn't.
Yeah.
It's like, that's so cool. But no, it's a really good read. It's a slow burner. It's not sort of action all the way, but it's quite good. And I have bought some other stuff which hasn't arrived yet, so I won't talk about that.
I remembered something else I got.
Mm-hmm.
I got the trade paperback, Spider Island.
Oh!
Them's is good reading.
Spider Island is frickin'...
I will bring it around so people
I
can
may
read
have
it because
to
it's
borrow that.
Yes.
Spider-Man's so cool. Alright, well...
I like his temporary sidekick.
Yes.
I also like the poker game. Ah,
Yeah.
you changed. We were in matching outfits. We looked cute.
Didn't his Doctor Who moment come across better than any moment in Doctor Who? I'm glad you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But, oh, man, that's so good.
I also got a working computer.
Yay! Do you whip it
Whip it good.
into shape? Shape
No,
it up.
I actually got all those parts that I bought and actually put them in.
Did you just throw them in the box and shake it?
Yeah, I did.
Good lad. Like all good PC computer, PC repairmen. Throw it in a box and shake it.
I actually threw a screwdriver in there just to mix things up a
You
little bit.
maverick!
Yeah. Threw all the parts in, threw a screwdriver in, put the sides back on it and just shook it.
You
And then switch on and it worked.
crazy man.
Have I told you the story of what we used to do to the guy that lived over the road from us?
And when you fucked his noodle drive.
Obviously, I have told you that story. And then I shall not tell you again.
No, do not tell us again. It is a boring story.
No plug.
Oh!
Sorry.
There's one behind you.
Oh, bonus.
Whip it
Edit.
into shape. Shape it up. Gotta whip it.
Lies!
Behind the box.
Lies!
Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. I'm living in a box.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Myself, I've got very little to say. I have a Prime Megatron.
He's nice.
Prime Megatron is nice, and I'm going to make him nicer.
Oh lord.
What are you planning?
Dry brush silver over the top of everything. So just a light dry brush. And I've found a mod for his cannon arm, which means you just press a button and the cannon will light up rather than his arm. So,
See, I've seen that and I'm a bit nah. I'm happy with him. I'm happy with him as he is.
I really do like him.
I'm sticking with it.
I
I
think
just
the
love the fact
sculpt on him is
It's
amazing.
that brush. The fact that the brush metal's moulded in.
Yeah.
And it's almost a shame that, to an extent, I almost feel like it's a shame people are painting it, but I can see why.
I'd say it's literally just going to be a dry brush, just to pick out highlights and things. I'm fairly impressed. Other than that, I got to the next 2 issues of Animal Man and the Swamp Thing.
Dun dun dun.
Still the single finest comics I'm reading at the moment that don't have the words Transformers or Turtles on the title.
Is this something we can blame those horrible people at Fanboy Versus for?
No, because they were the only 2 out of the new 52 that I've stuck with.
See, I blame those horrible people at Fanboy Versus for my Spider Island purchase. Damn their eyes for making me buy such a good comic.
No, you should try and pick a Big Time. It's not as good as Spider Island, but Spider Island is...
Is that the new one, or is no?
No, Big Time came out just before. Big
I
Time.
might do.
Big Time's good,
I'm enjoying it.
but Spider Island.
Just remember, you can't put 3,000 on the end of it to make it sound cool.
See, I know you heard that on Fanboy Versus.
Yes.
What's I
Which
actually?
reminded me about it, and I instantly went, "Oh yeah!"
I actually have the comic at all. It's good stuff. It really is. I'm loving what Dan Slott's doing with Spider-Man. Anyway, so Animal Man continues to be the best horror comic I've read, and Swamp Thing continues to be the best comic I've ever read.
Okay.
And the two of them are converging.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And this is the
Without
really
even
interesting
being an
thing.
obvious crossover
Yeah.
at first.
Well, the two that I stuck with, just because I really like both stories, and now we're into issues 7, 8, no 7. The two stories are getting closer and closer, so they're actually at the point now where it's just on the precipice of them meeting,
Nice.
which is just so cool. Didn't know this was going to happen.
Ooh.
Do-
Actually, I'll tell you one thing that was cool, like that I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching a bit of Warehouse 13
Right.
on Netflix. Quite a good show.
Hooray for Netflix!
I've been reading about the guy who does the design work for that show,
Okay.
because he's a steampunk aficionado.
Have you watched any of the
Nope.
shows? It's basically the CIA has an uber secret warehouse.
Yeah, it's the
that houses.
it's where the top men work, isn't it?
Well, it's basically where they house all the all sort of things of mystical powers and stuff like that.
The Ark of the Elephant.
Pretty much.
Top men.
So
James Woods.
they've got that, and it's actually like a sister show to a town called Eureka.
Right.
I think they're supposed to be in like the same universe. Sort of
Okay.
thing, because there's been characters who are actually characters from town called Eureka in.
And it's same characters, not just same actors. It's...
Yeah,
Oh,
same characters.
That is really. I love it when stuff like that happens.
It's not sort of widely broadcast or anything. They don't constantly have crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
They've had that nice little thing of some people from Eureka have ended up in that, which I thought was really, really nice.
Mm-hmm. It's like the old Magnum PI Murder She Wrote crossover. I love that. I still think that's brilliant.
Did Magnum PI try and sleep with her?
I don't remember.
Did she fall for his moustache?
I think he slept with her and she killed him.
Was this before or after Mikey stole his moustache? Thieving scum. Well, Mr. Adam, what did you get? Did you get in a tins?
Hmm?
Did you get in a
Yeah,
tins?
just sent out
Oh yeah, you
Animal
still
Man.
gonna, didn't you?
The other thing I've been doing is I've started up watching 3 new series and finished one of them. I've watched all of Alcatraz.
Mm.
Really good show.
I like
It's
the idea behind it.
Sam Neill being Batman. Seriously, Sam Neill is in the Batcave underneath Alcatraz. It's good stuff. And I've been introduced to Once Upon a Time, which is very good. Really enjoying that. And the other thing I've been watching is season 2 of Garrow.
Still need to get into it.
Also, I've got around to watching Thundercats as well finally.
Mm.
Yeah. Weird episode.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird. But anyhow.
I've only watched to episode 15. Is that the latest one?
Trials of Lionel Part 1.
Mm.
Is it 15? I don't know. But yeah, but I think that's something we're going to save for next time we do the literary.
Remind me.
You're reminded. What of?
Thundercats. I want to have to talk about that when we finish.
Oh,
Then probably a good idea not to record it so the people at home can't listen.
Yeah.
Stop listening.
you nosy buggers.
Apart from that, yeah, I haven't really done much. Or got much. More Than Meets the Eye. Issue 3.
Well, it's time to read that.
Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Swerve has a bar now.
That was so funny.
Swerve has a bar. And if nothing else, just the simple line of, Skids and Swerve. Has kind of a ring to it, doesn't it? Oh, jeez.
I just like the as kids kind of climb out. It's like, you know, it'd be easier if you let go of the gun.
Yeah, what gun?
I love that guy's character.
You've got a spark eater. Cool.
I do love that. It was just those 4 panels of deadpan, slight smile. Cool.
But anyhow, yeah, that's all I've got, I'm afraid. So, with all that being said, Stu,
Hello.
do you, Stu, have yours?
No.
In that case, we will have to start finding...
But we all have some news.
I was
To
gonna-
create one giant Katamari ball news of death.
I was going to
That the Prince of Space will push around, crushing the innocent.
What am I going to do with this huge butterfly net that I've got then to catch some news with? Highway to the danger zone. You never say hello to you till you put it on a red light overload. You never know what you can do until you get it.
Well, we're stuck in a song.
You can go.
Okay, I can fix this. I shall just shoot you both now.
Dun 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 dun. Your bullets are useless. I'm super fucker.
Ah,
Man.
See, that was a bad idea.
Hmm?
How much do I fucking hit the Boy Scout? Let's do some news.
Alright then. Nose.
he blows a load like fucking shotgun.
Does that mean that if somebody
Bang goes the dynamite.
if somebody was stood behind Superman and he had really, really bad gas, you know, he just had one of those really explosive farts?
Why do you think Lex Luthor has no hair?
Oh,
Because he was a ginger. I'm not kidding.
was,
Yeah,
it,
was
was,
he
it be-
Virginia?
was it because he actually gained a soul and then all his hair fell
It was
out?
rogue experiments to give him a soul.
Hang on. Oh, when did the last time you see Lex Luthor's hair? It was when he was the clone of himself.
Yeah.
Um,
And he had the
Deficit man with
the
the
massive
big, yeah.
amount of red hair
And don't forget the red goatee.
and an Australian accent.
What?
Crikey!
That's right, 'cause he was meant to be Australian. He was meant to be Lex Luthor's long lost son who'd been in Australia. That's right.
Australia, home of long lost sons. That's on the Torres
But
line.
if he's a redhead, how the feck did he survive out in Australia?
Crikey, I had to fight off 15 pythons. I can't even do an Australian accent.
No.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hello, baby. Did you miss
Did
me?
you imagine? That's not even Australian. I don't even know where the fuck that's from. We love you.
It's Coxalian. A mixture of New Zealand, Australian, and Cockney. Coxalian. Manderson.
Anyway,
Manderson.
Amazon, yeah.
Manderson.
I too listen to Fanboy Versus. I think that's a great idea for a bit of storyline, actually.
Yeah, oh, I quite like that.
I'll
Manderson.
tell you when you're older.
You don't know. You're not allowed to know about the Mandersons. So, do you want to kick us off then, Stu?
Yeah, let's through the news. This should come as no surprise that I'm going to mention this. TFC Toys have put up a blurry picture of what's coming out next.
Mm.
It's Bomb Shock with the Powercore combined.
Yes, yes, it is. Has he got a new head?
Don't think so.
No, okay. He just.
As far as I know, they're just doing the limbs.
Yeah.
They're doing a head as well. Okay.
It just. There was something about it. It looked slightly different.
If that's the case,
That-
I have to buy a new Bomb Shock. Because I want a Bomb Shock left as is.
Yeah.
But yeah, gimme. The only question that remains in my head about those figures is, A, how quickly will I get them? So
Mhm.
really is two. And is the bits that form the hands and the feet separate, or do they combine it?
I don't know.
Time will tell, as will my bank account.
As your bank manager pulls you into the office and goes, "Why? Why must you keep spending the monies?"
Well, I had 20 Powercore Cabanas, so I thought I'd get a settle in for it. Perfect sense. But yeah, there's not a lot of mention about that, just a blurry picture. It's coming up soon. Come on.
Should we move on to Rob then with the Rob's news?
Rob, give us some news. You silly twat. Rob, give us
Give
some
us the news before I spice you with the Tyrannosaurus. Rex.
Because they're made of DNA.
Dinosaurs are made from DNA.
Get on with the news. Oh, Blaxploitation the Hedgehog gets it.
Okay.
But he is all of me. I
Shut
am.
up,
I
Honker.
am.
Honky the Hedgehog.
Pictures of a certain Cyclops robot mastermind.
He only got one eye. One in his
Which
pants.
is, of course, Shockwave from the Hearts of Steel comic.
AKA the comic that gives Adam the biggest lob on ever.
Well, it would do if it wasn't a bit rubbish.
Oh, it's a horrendous story, but you know.
Oh,
The story's alright, it's just
oh.
not worked. It's a little bit.
It was kind of like they forgot about it and went, oh, we've got to finish it this issue.
Yep.
Hang on, how can we end this quick? Drive him off a cliff.
And
They
then,
can fly. Shut up.
and then Infestation is exactly the same kitten town.
Oh, steampunk sequels though.
No, you only ever saw them in that picture. They never came back. Ever.
But yeah, he's
Infestation.
gorgeous looking. And the same, well, he actually looks like maybe a bit bigger than a Masterpiece Grimlock.
He's a big brother.
About half inch.
That's nice.
It is. It really is. I would love to have something like that.
So go to the sales shred and buy all of Adam's stuff so we can afford it.
Yes, I have stuff for sale. Go buy it all so I can buy myself some steampunk formers. I need some steam formers. It's an industrial revolution.
It is very, very nice.
Ireland. But no, it does look. Now they've got it in colour. Hella pretty.
Yeah.
I must admit, if money was no object, I would be having that.
They need to re-release it in just the great prototype of Shockwave.
That'd be cool.
And they could call him Shockwave as well. It's not a licensed name.
You know what you could do with that? Right? You've got Cyclops out. Then you could just do another one, but with a Megatron head, call him Biclops. All right.
Give us some news, Adam. What have you
Here's an
got?
idea. I've got the news that some new Prime figures have started making their appearances. There is an Arachnid, which looks hella
It
nice.
does look hella. My main comment on this toy is I can forgive the fact that she hasn't got all of her spider legs.
Yep.
Because they've done a damn good job with what they had to work with.
Very much so.
Thumbs up, guys.
And then I want to talk about the Dead End. Because it's... The only thing I don't like about it, and it's not that I don't like it, it's I didn't even notice it until Mr. Andy, Cobra Commander at TFW, pointed out that there's 2 shades of red on him. It's not it's not a uniform red.
But that's magazine and Photoshop.
Yep. So
Until you've got in-hand stuff, that might have changed, but I could honestly live with that.
no, this thing is bought. There is no 2 ways around it. It's a Prime figure that is G2 colours.
Need to see the head, because it's a new head off Wheeljack.
Mm-hmm.
If you hadn't already mentioned it off the Wheeljack mould.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's a new head off Wheeljack. I want to see what the head looks like.
I need it, and I want it now. I want it.
Retina damage.
I want it right now. Right now. Come on. Right now. Yes, please. I want it. Simple as.
You heard it here first, folks. Adam wants it.
I want it.
wants
And
it.
I want it now.
He wants it hard, fast,
I
and
want
now.
it all. Because I'm Mr. Vane. Is that a reference that you know? Okay. I know what I want, and I want it now. I want Dead End.
Because I'm Mr. Vane.
Mr. Vane.
I have some news to distract Adam from his thing. Oh, there's someone else mentioned in that story as well. Cyberverse Commander Ultraman.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Really like that
Now, is
design.
Is it going to be like a toy only thing, or is he in the show? Who knows?
I think that's probably going to be toy only.
I hope he's in the show. I think that looks kind of cool.
I like how it's very based off his animated design. It's like the
That's
animated
how Magnus
concept.
is going to go now. He's going to
Yeah.
have a hammer.
It's not just the hammer either. It's the entire sort of makeup of the chest and shoulders. It's very
Shoulder
animated.
being
stuff.
the cab of the truck.
Yeah, and he's got that blue shoulder, that blue chest piece with not much red on it. I think it looks really nice, and I would love to see that thing come out in a deluxe scale. Once again, the Cyberverse commanders just sit there and they taunt me.
Yeah.
So,
I might snap at some point.
I know full well if I went for Cyberverse, I'd have to get them all.
Gotta capture them all.
They're only-
Cyberverse.
They're only cheap.
But you know what else they've done for Cyberverse?
Playsets.
Like freaking Bumblebee mech suit.
Oh god.
To go with Optimus Prime mech suit.
Oh, at this point, I really want to see an RC one.
And then I know it's been said before on other podcasts, but they do 5 so you can combine them into one giant mech suit.
Yeah, man.
Of death.
What's the other thing I decided I wanted to see?
And hell, I still want that energy umbrella.
Yeah, man. That's really cool.
I've got no urge for Cyberverse, but I still want an energy umbrella. Just have a fucking drill.
You can have somebody holding it.
Drill. It's not that small.
No, it's fairly big. You can get a void. You can get Bruticus. Bruticus can hold the drill. I'm gonna drill your face off.
And little painless out of the bag.
Yeah, exactly.
And then once we've done this, I'm going to become governor. I've got a couple other bits of news that we should mention.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one that I want to rant about. 'Cause fuck me. I don't think we're going to go into the TFCC stuff.
There's no bloody point in this.
Me, it's just like, let's
That
just leave them.
that horse has been ground to hamburger. There is no point spending time and effort even thinking about it.
Let's just leave them be. But
Yeah. At this point, there is nothing we can say that they can't already have screwed up themselves.
Yeah.
So carry on.
But I am going to mention one thing relating to them. BotCon.
All right.
BotCon guests.
Ah, yes.
Buster Jones is going to BotCon.
That is cool.
You may not recognise the name, but you'll recognise who he voiced. He voiced Blaster in Generation 1.
Nice.
That's why I'm going to call him Buster Blaster.
So, if you go to BotCon and he doesn't have a small arrangement of animals and people in his chest, prepare to be disappointed.
Then you must put them in there. You.
Do it. No, don't. Oh my god, you man. Legal fees.
Sorry, if anybody doesn't realise that I am in fact kidding, I'm being serious. Then I cannot be held accountable. Put them in his chest.
Oh, doomed.
It's alright, dude. We've got nothing to do with it.
I've just had a thought. It's almost like a terrible thought. If Buster Jones dies, which is a terrible thing. You don't want to happen.
The hell?
Does he come back as back as a blue version of himself with a bigger chest?
So what you're saying is, if the voice actor Buster Jones died, would he come back with hypothermia and a boob job? Is that
Maybe.
Is that what you're asking me?
Maybe.
Because there's no way I'm going to say to that. He needs a rewind in his chest. Put it in there for him.
No, get a ram horn.
Ramon's a rhino.
Get a small brown rhino and slam it into his chest repeatedly until he goes in there.
Yeah. Hey Rob, do us a favour.
What?
Can you say put an eject in there?
No, I don't want to get sued.
Good lad.
No one's
We're
going to sue
already
you. No one's going to sue you. Say Steeljaw the lion. Stop trying to eject yourself. Say Steeljaw the lion for me.
No.
But you've got to say it like it said at the end of Call of the Primitives. Steeljaw the lion.
fucked.
I'm not going to say things into this that you'll save onto your computer and then play back when you're lonely at night.
Sell the ball.
Go on, just say it for me. Just say Steeljaw the lion. Can use his animalistic tracking skills. My God, I haven't watched that in freaking 10 years. How do I remember that?
Tell you what, I'll distract you from that then with more news.
The maniacal Megatron.
More news.
Mm-hmm.
There's pictures of the Prime Revealers Viacom. Holy fucking shit bricks, son, that looks awesome.
Yes.
And dare I say it, and I'm probably going to get fucking killed for this, it looks better than first edition.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't have that stupid kibble at the back.
It's got no back kibble.
Mm.
What the fuck? I honestly think that figure's like not complete. Like they haven't put the car kibble on there.
Yeah.
But man, that looks good.
Yeah, Adam want quite badly.
Oh, what about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
You can't release that type of thing to me. The pisser is, though, of course, it's only one per
Yeah.
case assortment, isn't it? Although not anymore, if you listen to the new Icon 101 with Tom. Hint, hint, hint. Should be out by the end of the week.
Hinty, hint, hint. But yeah, that thing looks sweet. I love the fact that its wrist folds away so you can put the gun in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so where's my jet version?
It's going to happen, isn't it?
Where's my jet version? Where's my Wave 4 when you get 6 of them in a box?
Do you get the feeling that Hasbro are throwing quite a lot into Prime? That
I would hope so.
They've got a long-term plan for this.
Considering it's on their channel,
Mm-hmm.
and it's their production.
The way that the toy line's coming out, I get the feeling that they're expecting that they're going to try and make Prime run for quite some
I
time.
hope so. I really hope so.
Oh, they've got, what, 3 years until the next movie's going to be out? So there's plenty of time for Prime. Time for Prime?
Nice.
Say Steeljaw the Lion. Say it for me. Steeljaw the Lion.
So, what about you, Mr. Rob? Did you have a look at the Viacom? Do you approve?
Very nice.
It is nice. You know what would make it nicer?
What?
Steeljaw the Lion.
No, Steeljaw, the dog from Dark of the Moon.
Fuck you, buddy.
Woof woof. I only come with the Human Alliance fat boy. Woof woof.
So I'll never have one of them then.
Thank God for that. Right. I'm gonna use the news section as a bit of a ranting table.
Yeah, have I got time to
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to take me 5 minutes to get the soapbox.
just get comfy?
It's not often you'll hear me complain about Star Wars things, because generally I know Star Wars fans, and it's almost a terrible thing to say about them. Star Wars fans will buy anything you put in front of them with Star Wars on it.
Joke they won't buy.
Go on.
Steeljaw the
You
Lion.
fuck. I mean, it's like that episode of The Simpsons when you realise Krusty has a home pregnancy test. Yeah, it would be Star Wars brand home pregnancy test. Warning may cause birth defects.
It'll happen.
Oh my God! I gotta buy it.
Oh my fucking God, I seem to be fucking pregnant.
It even tells you what midi-chlorian count your baby will have.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my God! I would buy like 15 of it. I would pee on all but one, and then I would save it and sell it on eBay. But then I would never sell it because it's mine. I would get George Lucas to pee on it, and I would have a pregnancy test of George Lucas.
You do a perfect impression of a man who hasn't seen sunlight in 6 months.
So your average Star Wars fan.
Yes.
But yeah,
This is a must.
It needs a bigger ankle holster.
So just noticed earlier today, I was listening to something in particular. I discovered that there was a pair of people, a Yorkshireman who lives in Wales and an American, having a good old bitch and whinge about the fact that they came up with an idea that we've been doing for almost a year now.
Boom.
I just thought I'd steal something from them for a change.
Well, it was a must.
It was a must.
But yeah, Star Wars fans unfortunately have this kind of stigmata on them that they'll buy anything with Star Wars on it. So this is probably why they released this game. And I fully admit, when I first heard of this, I was like, yeah, this could be a great game. I'm talking about Star Wars Connect. Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
You know, you're sitting there, you're doing all the movements, your lightsaber and shit. I had this great image of it like a Vader minigame. Chunk as many disenfranchised commanders as you can in 5 minutes. Yeah? And then I found out about this particular section that they've put in it, where the Kinect is kind of famous for what you would maybe call its dance games, where you dance to the same motions as, like, there's the Michael Jackson games, and there's like Dance Central, and there's Zumba and all this shit. It seems like a popular thing to do with the Kinect. So some bright spark put it in Kinect Star Wars. Now from what I've seen, you can either be Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, or Princess Leia, depending on which level you choose.
Can you be the guy from Bespin with the awesome earmuffs? Because he's a hell of a
no, he's in there. Oh, it gets better. There is a Bespin level. So Han Solo or Lando Calrissian dance in front of the carbonite chamber.
Bags Lando.
Damn. While Lobot, that's the dude with the earmuffs,
Right.
DJs.
Oh, he should be dancing. I've seen an episode of Robot Chicken.
Oh no, he is DJing, because obviously he's got the earmuffs, which fucks him in.
Ah,
So you're there as either
makes
Han
sense.
Solo or Lando Calrissian dancing with two officers from the Cloud Mines in the freaking carbonite chamber. You know the place where Han got horribly frozen, and probably he wakes up in cold shivers every night, going round up the carbonite, and he's dancing. But it gets worse. It gets worse. The songs they've used.
This is awesome.
The songs they've used
Right.
are popular songs, which they have then redubbed and reworded to sound like their Star Wars references.
This is freaking genius.
The Princess Leia one is in Jabba's palace. And you suddenly go, you know what, I don't mind being a slave girl anymore. I'm going to go shake my booty to a cover of Gwen Stefani's Hollaback Girl, which has been redubbed the Hologram Girl.
Shit, dude, this is freaking genius.
I honestly think this is somebody in Star Wars just going tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, ha-ha-ha-ha.
This is someone doing something that freaking Star Wars fans don't ever have. Having a laugh.
It's fucking...
It's freaking genius is what it is.
I have to say, we've had it on display. I've had a quick go on it. The actual lightsaber stuff and that, yeah, it's alright. Not really gone past much of the training level, because obviously don't really have time to play it. But
And if you're swinging arms around, you might knock somebody out.
running around as a Rancor is fantastic.
See, that sounds cool. Can you dance as the Rancor?
No. But you can pick people up and throw them.
I don't give two shits about that. I want to play this dancing game, man.
Fuck, man.
This sounds freaking genius.
Well, you've got to connect.
All I need
It's all on you, buddy. You've got to go get this game now. By hook or by crook. And then we get to videotape this guy making a prank of himself dancing.
Yeah.
The problem is, I won't care. Because how much fun is it going to be? Making Lando dance for you.
I cannot believe they have done it. It's the one time I can stand up and go, no matter what you do in Transformers now, there is not a Transformers dance game.
Please tell me there's an early 90s rave version of Dueling Fates.
I don't know. But you know what? I've just remembered something, and it's possibly the craziest bit of it. Carbonite Freeze Chamber, you know that section that raises up?
Yeah.
Fucking disco ball on the end of it. I shit you not.
This is awesome!
You've turned me on it because it's insane, but we will never be Star Wars fans.
No!
Because we will never be that bad. If there is ever a Transformers dance game, then fine, we will be on that level. But till now, we are like the fucking geek gods compared to that shit.
This is the first Star Wars based thing I have heard in 20 years which has grabbed my interest.
Bigger ankle holster. That's what's grabbed my interest. Oh,
You know why they're bigger? The ankle holsters are bigger.
Because it's to hold the funk.
It is, man. You gotta slam.
He's
dunk the
turned me
funk.
on this. I was ready to rant and rave about it. But you know what? He's fucking turned me on.
Can you imagine
Son
this,
of a
right?
bitch.
If you've got a secret bit where you get to be Vader, but he's got 2 lightsabers, and he just proper neons up the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you ever seen
The
that
Force
clip?
is strong. The Force is strong.
You ever seen that clip that they've re-edited from Conan where he's got the glow sticks?
Yeah, man.
Maybe that.
Yeah.
Fuck, he sold me on it.
The Force is strong. The Force is strong. Stop. The Force is strong.
So I need to connect, and I need to connect Star Wars tomorrow, please.
Quickly, turn the light bulbs on and off really quickly. I am your father. I am your father.
Oh,
No,
oh man,
no.
oh man, spoilers.
Yeah, the ship sank. Anyway,
No.
oh man, I need this game.
It's fucking terrible, isn't it?
This is the
It-
best thing I've ever heard.
Does this come under a quick change the channel kind of level?
It might
Do we
do.
need to do that? Do we need to do a quick change the game?
Ooh.
I'll leave that in your capable hands. I'm just going to be over here dancing as Vader. Dun, 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 dun,
Do it inside your head. Big voice speaking. So apart from Funky Han Solo, I still can't believe it's in the fucking carbonite that.
All you need to know
He gets frozen.
all you need to know is
It's possibly one of the worst things in his entire life that ever happens to him. Torture him, fucking frozen and taken away to Jabba the Hutt by Boba Fett. And he's fucking dancing.
But think about it though, right? You know what takes away the pain of carbonite blindness? Around the world.
Fuck off. I'm going to jab that Tabasco sauce up your jab side.
Oh.
And carbonite pose.
I wonder if that's the last move you have to do.
It is.
Maybe that's what happens if you fail the song.
You get
Vader
frozen.
comes along, hoofs you into it, and you just go up. "Ah." Or if you're playing Lando, he just goes, I'm changing the deal. Failure.
Find your father. Find your father. Fall for city. Carbonite pose. Around the world.
You shut up! Trying my best not to get too loud, but shut up! Got a black exploitation hedgehog goes in the washing machine.
Fair enough. Incredibly racist of you. Stops the colours running. Was that going to be the next one? Yeah.
No, it means he would get wet and soapy.
Oh, that's fine then. That's fine then. I'm just going to go back to my dancing. Carbonite pose.
Do it quickly then. What's next? Because I think that's all the news and random
Well,
stuff.
in that case,
Fucking carbonite chamber?
seriously, man, you're just not thinking about this right.
I ain't no hologram girl.
That's freaking genius. Do you have any more track listings? Find me some track listings for these songs. I need to know what these songs are called.
Only if you move on so he doesn't start... It looks like he's getting that stressed Eric vein going on in his head.
Just Jabba's palace.
Once
Fucking damn Jabba. Fucking bam.
once I know what the songs are called, then we'll move on. We'll move on.
It's stupid and it's funny, but I also fucking hate it.
I love it. I absolutely freaking love this. And this is for a man who took 30 minutes just to go, yep, Force Unleashed is shite.
Well, the first one or the second one?
Second.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. The first one was... How the fuck did they get that wrong?
I don't know.
I still don't know what happened there.
First one's a
How
decent,
did they get
decent
that
game.
wrong?
First one was brilliant. It apart from just having really good gameplay, it had the story which nicely shoehorned in between the two trilogies.
Oh, well, I don't give two shits about that because I couldn't tell you.
Well, it's so,
No,
it's so nicely shoehorned in that Lucas just went, well, that's what happened.
Yeah.
It was beautifully done, the story. But the second one, it was just kind of like, oh, this did really, really well. We need to make another one. And one thing I will say about it, I think the actual gameplay was still there in it. I thought it played just as well. It's just the story for me ruined it. 'Cause
Are you a
it
clone? Are you the original?
It just kind of cheapened the first game for me.
Yet again, there's just people in charge of Star Wars going, tra-la-la-la-la-la. I've got to stop doing that. That's been in my head most of the day.
To be honest, though, I think I actually preferred his the actual animation and that with the two lightsabers rather than the one. I think it looked a lot better.
Ha, 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 ha. There's something for you to put on the end of the episode.
Sorry, I'm too busy doing my frozen carbonite.
Okay.
Take the lid off that Tabasco sauce. Put a drop in your eye. Do it for daddy.
How about no?
So what are we doing next?
Frozen in Carbonite. I'm waiting for Rob to give me a track listing.
Okay, so
Right, here we go. Right.
somebody's just posted this up. There's no official track listing. Well, this
Because
is what
they're not
somebody's
official
put. It's
tracks.
like, what are all the song titles? I'm trying to match them all. I have Empire Today, Princess in a Battle, Han Solo, Hologram Girl. I need help with the rest. Somebody else has put
Princess in a Battle.
Kashyyyk, which is the
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Not-
Come on,
that's
man.
I don't know
Wookiee
the
planet.
I don't know the Wookiee planet's name.
I thought
That's
the Wookiees lived on
Kamkeet.
Endor.
But they don't live on Endor. That's
No,
why
no.
he must have quit.
Chewbacca lives on Endor.
Oh, so where do the rest of the Wookiees live?
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk.
Where's that?
Down the road.
Is it near Northampton?
Yes. You get off the
Uh,
station
blast,
before Northampton.
blaster proof, bulletproof.
Ah!
We know speak Huttese. We know speak Americano.
I don't know what these tracks are originally, but okay.
No, the bits in brackets are the.
No, as in I don't know
originals.
what they've ripped them from before changing them into Star Wars references.
Just the way you are. No lyric changes apparently, and stronger.
Stronger, better, faster, stronger.
That's
I'm disappointed.
Oh! Can we do a Connect Kanye West game?
Okay.
And basically, you do his songs and you dance, and then there's a special mini game where you come up and you just upset Taylor Swift.
Here's me thinking that your idea was going to be to do the Kanye West game. You've got to take a song that's better and make it worse.
Well, that as well. But no, the mini game can involve you running towards the stage to interrupt them, and you've got to build up your "Yo, I'm going to stop you there" meter. But you do it by dodging security and pissed off celebrities
And
who are
then
trying to block you from getting in there.
and then
And when you
detail
get up there, it goes, "Yo, I'm going to stop you there," but and then it says your gamer tag. Did the best game this year.
I think we should have a break now.
Nah,
Mostly so I can dance.
fucking dance. I'm gonna. Rob, I'm sorry, I'm going to break your table because I'm going to slam this twat through it.
no, it's okay. We'll just break his legs.
Yay!
It's alright, I've been sitting down all the time. I still dance with my arms.
We'll break them as well.
Utter
Yay!
cocks. See. Oh, actually, before we go into a break,
Yeah.
hey Rob,
What?
what was this with the challenge? I completely forgot.
Oh, we got to the point.
If you could mash any two characters together in an amalgam style, comic book wise that is, who would they be? And who would you have draw them?
I see. I see where you're going there. I see where you're going there. Right, so when we come back from the break, we shall read out some Twitter. Twitter. Some Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah, dirty
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
I saw you twittering her in the back of the garden.
Whoa, I tweeted your dad last night. Whoa.
I've twittered you with your mint too.
No, that'd be mint.
Beam to the Twitter, Errol.
The year is 2012, and Big D's Toy Chest is back with new lines for the new year and all the classic toy lines from our past. You will find such lines as Visionaries, G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, and Transformers, plus much, much more. Come visit our site at www.bigdstoychest.co.uk.
This outrageous man grew louder and louder. His master skeptical declared his enemies. No doubt this rushed to tin had lots of hidden charm. Then one night some men of understanding sent a trumpet up the rain. Come to visit us, they get demanding, and here really came. Rah-rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen, played with some poison into his wine. Rah-rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine, he drank it all and said I'll be fine. Rah-rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen, they didn't quit, they wanted his head. Rah-rah, Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine, as only shot him, he was dead. Wow, yeah! Those Russians.
Hey, do you want to feel so energetic? Try Power Thirst. Energy drinks for people who need gratuitous amounts of energy. With all new flavors like chocolate. Chocolate energy. It's like adding chocolate to an electrical store. Sound the alarm. You're gonna be uncomfortably energetic. What's that? You want strawberry? Well, how about rawberry? Made with lightning. Real lightning. Sports. You'll be good at them. It's an energy drink for men. Energy. These aren't your dad's puns. These are energy puns. Turbo puns. Science, energy, electrolytes, turbo lights, power lights, more lights than your body has room for. You'll be so fast, Mother Nature will be like, slow down. And you'll be like, fuck you, and kick her in the face with your energy legs. You'll have so much energy. Just running all the time. Power running, power lifting, power sleeping, power dating, power eating, power laughing, power spawning babies. You'll have so many babies. 400 babies. Give chocolate to your babies and they'll be good at sports. Make your babies run abnormally fast. They'll run as fast as Kenyans. People will watch them running and think they're Kenyans. They'll race as fast as Kenyans against actual Kenyans, and it'll be a tie and they'll get deported back to Kenya. Hey, go with the sure thing. Don't gamble on your energy. Snake eyes. Try Power Thirst, the energy drink that will make you soar.
Go, man, go. So, Mr. Rob.
Senora Rub.
Master Rob, gonna see the...
That's something I forgot to mention.
What's that?
Frickin' news. The fucking figurine of Jinrai.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Oh my lord!
Yes.
I really want one. Because that looks freaking awesome.
I don't want one, but I'm impressed by it.
I want one and I want Minerva to go with it.
There you
So
go.
she can just sit there going, oh, Jinrai-san! And fawning all over him. Because you can, the freaking picture, you can pose him like that. So she's
Yeah.
not like grabbing on his arm, he's like, I'm Jinrai. And she's like, oh, Jinrai-san!
Jinra, Jinra.
You're more man than cabbage, shooter. Take me behind my sheds.
I thought you said you're more man than cabbage.
I'm in cab.
I know what you said, because you said cab and shooter.
Who were having a gay relationship.
Moving on.
Well, the armadillo watches.
The armadillo was always watching.
They weren't gay, they were just very special friends.
Off. The only thing gayer than those two was the little gay thing from fucking Zone.
That thing was brilliant.
And he was only on screen for like 10 minutes. And I instantly went, it's very gay.
And do you know something? He's still not as good as a Star Wars dancing game.
You can bite my shiny metal ass.
Oh, man.
I will stab you in the eye.
You don't understand how excited I am by this. This is freaking genius.
I get the horrible feeling he's going to be like, take me to Asda. Take me to Asda now. Why? Because I have to buy this game.
I don't have Connect.
Let me borrow your Connect.
Rob, take me to Asda, and then we'll go back to your house.
Asda, and then I need to borrow your Connect.
And
And see how bad this is. You know, it'd be even worse if you have to unlock it by progressing through the story mode. So you, as a reward for going distance on that game, you get a shitty dance mode.
No, I don't want that, because I don't really care about the actual game. It's freaking Star Wars. I don't give two shits about Star Wars. I just want to dance as Vader.
What was the Twitter challenge, Rob? What results have we got? What
Go
what
on.
answers? Before I fling all the bot shots I own at Mr. Adam.
Well, the first one we've got is from someone you might know. It is a Miss Slick.
Loving to miss this link.
I have heard her name being mentioned before.
She says, combine the Hulk and the Thing. Call him the Thulking.
I quite like the...
Fulking, because it's borderline swearing. Here
And-
comes the fucking. I mean the Fulking.
And have Simon Williams draw him.
Of course.
He would be very angry indeed.
Of course.
So angry, in fact, that he could not form a coherent sentence.
Oh, so it was me during that Star Wars bit.
I really want to see the Incredible Fuck.
What?
The Incredible Fulking. No, it would be the Fantastic Fulking. King of all the fools.
The Incredifast. The Incredifast Thunk.
The Incredifant Hulk.
That's really hard to say. Incredifantful.
No, they'd be the
The Incredible Thankful.
it would be the come on, try and say it. The frontable
The Frontable.
Fulking.
The Frontable Fulking.
The frontable Fulking.
Number one. Right now. From Roots. From Roots Mix.
From Dude.
From Duvda.
What's next?
Okay. Cassius335 says the obvious one first. Miko and Circuit Breaker.
Shit, so actually that would be kind of cool storyline wise.
Oh yeah, because she had all this power and everyone's just slapping her around the back of the head
No,
until they
because,
just shut up.
because everybody's treating her like Meg and telling her to shut the fuck up, and then she gets hurt, and then they rebuild her body, and she becomes super powerful. She fucking flips in a noggin, and Megatron's like, "Hey, if you come and kill me, I'll try and give you this candy." And she goes, "Oh, I fucking love candy. I'll do it."
It'd actually be some character to her then.
Yeah, she'd still just show up, say one line that was fucking stupid, and then try and kill Ratchet.
Did I tell you what I thought where Raph is? I think Raph is inside Ratchet.
What? No, that one time he gave him a lift back from school, he forgot to take him out.
No,
of the
no, no,
front
no,
hall.
no, 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 no.
That's why he wanted to give up
Right.
his teacock.
Warning, spoiler alerts for Prime. You know Operation Bumblebee Part 2?
Uh-huh.
You know Bumblebee has his cog back?
Mhm.
I don't think it's his cog. I think it's Ratchet's cog. And Ratchet has just jammed Raph inside himself. In the vain hope that if he moves around enough, it'll turn into a cog.
But that doesn't work with the fact that Raph gets into Bumblebee as he drives off.
That's what they want you to believe.
Prime conspiracy theories.
Right.
Miko has been replaced by...
Cardboard cutout.
No, by the fucking Decepticon who copied Wheeljack, whose name eludes me.
Oh God.
Because that's all that was left of him after the grenade went off. It was
Yeah.
enough to make a Miko, and that's why he just says one line and everybody goes, "Shut up, Meg."
So moving on, we have Stardubbing.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be blotting something.
If there's a man who will understand my love for the idea of making Lando Calrissian dance, it's Ralph.
He
Sing-
says,
That needs to go on a Stardubbing, because it's tat.
Yeah.
It's tat.
he says, fart.
I want to dance off with him. Does he?
Next, he says, chew gum.
If I must.
And after that, he says, if you eat Horace, you will die.
I would have thought so. He's a computer game character.
He then
That would
says,
mean you've eaten your TV.
I would
he then
really
says,
have issues.
I am Horace.
Alright, so I'd be eating
Hang
my
on, so
TV,
if
who
we-
is Ralph.
If
Yes.
we eat Ralph, we die.
Yes.
Okay.
Challenge accepted. For science.
In the name of science.
It's science with Dr. Akbar.
Yeah, Dr. Akbar is the Admiral Akbar's lesser known brother. Who's more like Zoidberg.
Moving on,
You're like the boulder lowland, like Akbar.
Mr. Time,
What does he want?
he says, Howard the Duck and Swamp Thing.
Ew.
Drawn by Rob Liefeld.
Howard the
utter,
thing?
utter cock.
I think I have this covered. Trollolololololololololol.
There's a man who's not allowed to have a dance off in Star Wars.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the night fucking trollolololololol.
Just
Damn
troll,
it.
troll, 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 troll. Oh my God, that was the Big Breakfast theme tune.
Troll, troll,
Troll, troll, troll, troll, troll, troll, troll, troll, troll, troll, troll.
Then we have Mr. Stardoming again saying, you will die, prepare for waterboarding.
Hooray! I like waterboarding.
Waterboarding. This is madness.
Waterboarding's where you've got the parachute, right? You're on the first.
I think
one?
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Cool. But I've decided that Ralph cannot suffer me no longer, so I'm going to actually parachute him to death.
Nice.
He's going to get parachuted and skied.
Oh my lord, no.
That sounds wrong. Carry on.
Cassius 335 says Scrounge's arm and the T1000 to make TF Prime Scrounge.
Okay.
He would have a special arm and a special appearance. There'll be no one like it. I like the idea of Scrounge being liquid metal, though. That's
Well,
the right one, isn't
he
it?
was when he was finished with.
That's true. Oh, how good would it be? It's and who are you? I am Scrounge, elemental god.
He also says
I need that happen.
Squirrel Girl and her squirrels plus aliens to make Alien Girl the most terrifying
Squirrel?
form in the multiverse.
Squirrel girl. She's Avengers Academy, I think, isn't she?
I don't know.
Something like. I know the name and I can see the face. What's your DC character? I can't remember. My phone just made a noise.
Okay.
Because it's only on 15% power. Where was I asked? Oh, yes. I don't remember. I know who Squirrel Girl is, but I can't think who it is. She's a DC character. No, she's a Marvel character who's occasionally appeared in Deadpool. That's who she is. I know she is now, so that's fine.
She's
Okay.
a girl who deals with squirrels.
Control.
And then he's got an honorary non-comic suggestion.
Is it the Sugar Bear and Rob?
No, it's Ash Ketchum plus Genkai Blue. Or failing that, anyone who's really good with a sword. Just cause.
Okay.
Are you saying you want Ash Ketchum to go out into the wild and bludgeon Pokemon to death?
I want to be the very best.
I'm going to beat the very best with
Caving
this
in the
plank
little
of wood.
skulls.
To eat your skin is my fresh test, and your brain
To
are my
skin
very
you,
goal.
To skin you is my goal.
I will travel across the land, hacking far and wide.
Dun, dun, dun,
This
dun.
chainsaw that you can feel, it's the one that's deep inside your stomach.
Gotta slay 'em all.
Murderer,
Timey2YB again says,
not even Murder She Wrote can catch me.
I'm thinking this one is especially for Adam.
Right?
Rob Liefeld
Oh, for
and
fuck's sake.
someone with talent. Only downside is Rob Liefeld.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, someone with talent is instantly cancelled out by that talentless hack shit.
And it's drawn by Joe Quesada.
That's alright. I like Joe Quesada. Joe Quesada did some good stuff. He did some really good Azrael stuff. He was the original Azrael artist.
Was he?
Yeah. You've read Azrael, haven't you? Sword of
Hell
Azrael.
yeah, son.
Right. What do you think of the artwork in the
Oh, I
original?
think it's
Yeah,
alright.
I really like.
He did
Joe
the
Quesada's work's great.
he did the Trial of Gambit stuff as well, didn't
He did. And the Azrael Ash crossover, which is one of my favourite shit crossovers ever. It's actually quite good. But it came at that point in the 90s where there was a crossover every single week with something.
And it was always Ash versus.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Was it
not
as bad
Ash
as-
as in Evil Dead Ash.
Oh.
As in Image Comics Ash,
Oh, I'm disappointed.
who had fiery hands.
Oh, to go with Azrael.
Big
Stories.
90s hair. I need to reread that now.
Was it as bad as the actual Kyle Raider Green Lantern run, where every issue was basically just introducing another character?
Worse.
Ooh.
There was a point where Image Comics would cross over with anybody who'd pay them attention.
So next one is from Miss Lick. She says, combine Thanos and Galactus, call him Oh Christ We're Fucked, and once again drawn by Simon Williams.
Giant infinite gauntlet
Thanagalactus.
in the shape of Galactus' hat.
The Infinity Hat.
Yes, with the gems in it. Nice.
With this, excuse me, I just need to push my head back up. With this hat, I shall cry. Oh my God, this is heavy. Can I just sit down a second? I'm sorry, Lord Thanagalactus.
Galactus reigns.
You cannot sit out. There is nowhere large enough for your giant
I
mosh.
really, really want to play the old Marvel superheroes 2D fighting now.
Oh man. The
Thanos reigns.
the Infinity Gem.
Yeah.
One. Yeah, man.
I'm going to skip out.
Track out some Unibeam.
Oh man, yeah.
Photon cannon.
I'm going to
Superior
skip
tech.
out all the. There's a mass conversation going on.
Between who and who? What's it about?
Blot.
For Christ's sake.
All good conversation.
So it's between Ralph and Ralph then.
Ralph, Timey, Cassius335's getting
Re-
there.
Read
He says,
read us some highlights of
No.
this conversation.
He says, P.S. Sorry for not answering the old arcade question. Couldn't think of one.
You suck.
He says, oh, who would draw them? Whoops, honestly, I don't care, as long as it was good. So it wouldn't be Rob Liefeld.
It would be Rob Liefeld in the slightest, because hopefully whoever would draw any of your ideas could hold a pencil in both hands and not drool. Frickin' cap-wearing man-child bastard. God, I hate it. Even his face angers me. He has the face of a retarded goat.
The Jetfire 2009 says, sorry, I haven't answered. I had to look up the word amalgamate.
Did it have a picture of Darkclaw? Just schnicked. I'm
He,
Batman.
he also
Schnicked.
says, with all this Horace talk, I've completely lost my train of thought.
Welcome to our world.
Horace. Heresy.
This is genius.
You've got to be
Tricky.
careful now because I don't know where you guys are siding on that one.
What?
Hmm?
Huh?
I know which side I'm on. Which side are you on?
I don't know what side I'm on.
I know which side I'm on.
What side I'm What side are you on?
I'm not answering
What
to
side are
you.
you on?
Yeah, I don't know. What side are you on?
I've got a fucking clue what you're talking about. I've been reading Twitters, I've not been listening to you two.
I think that means he's one of them.
I think he is, like.
He's not one of us, even though we're not sure what one of us is.
I think he's unclean. I think we should burn him.
Why would you ban him if he was on your
I didn't even get the last bit of that.
Wasn't even a sentence.
Anyways,
Dance hands.
Tricky says Iceman and Johnny Storm to create Steam Man
No, he would be lukewarm water man.
with
Would
the
it
power
just
of
be-
boiling water.
Would it just be, I am tepid man.
No,
I am the tepid water between fire and
No!
ice.
Oh god, no! He
he's
would be
Steam
called
Man.
Lukewarm Waterman, and his real name would be Lukewarm because his parents thought it would be fucking hilarious.
No, his powers started afterwards. He's just like, why did you name me lukewarm?
And his mum just sat there going, "Oh, irony."
You named me Razor Sharp. I could have got something good. But I can't even boil
He
water.
could have been called Darky McDark Stamp Daff, and he would still would have had the power to control lukewarm water.
Tricky
But
also
it's just
says.
irony that he is called lukewarm.
Tricky also says Mr. Fantastic and Power Man to create Ego Boy.
I wouldn't say Mr. Fantastic's egotistical.
No, he's just distracted by his work easily.
As I saw earlier today, I was watching Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Well, that was good. That was very, very I love Doom.
Lazarom 555.
Actually, before you continue, I have something I need to tell you about him. Let me just find it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Slide into mission, people.
Oh, forget it. If you click on his name, it should come up with something, and it tells you how to pronounce his name.
Ah.
Here we go.
Lasha Ram.
Lasha Ramfaz.
Okay, Lasha Ram Faz.
There you
That's
go.
around fives.
Faz.
Cameron Rada fives.
Yes.
Open your eyes for the next five.
He says
Lasha Ramfaz.
Batman and J. Jonah Jameson. He's still Batman, but he constantly asks Robin if he got pictures of Spider-Man.
I'm Batman. Have you seen Spider-Man?
No, I want somebody to get. I wanted to redub The Dark Knight just with. I can't think of his J.K. Simmons. doing
Meat!
the
I'll get you a nice box of Christmas meat.
Yeah, but I never said you had a job.
Can you imagine the moustache poking out underneath the batsuit?
That's kick-ass.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm saying nothing about that comment. Snip, 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 snip. Fucking Jesus. Unreal.
Tricky says Nasha and Venom. Best issue of Beano ever as he eats Walter the Pansy's brain.
We are Nasha. We will get up our news.
Bark,
bark, bark. We bark at you, Walter.
Lashram says Martian Manhunter and Cyclops to make Boring Man the first superhero to defeat his foes by boring them to death.
Problem with that. What does Cyclops do with his eyes? And what happens when he fires his beams?
Things blow up.
They do, and they're on fire. What is Martian Manhunter's one weakness?
Discount slacks? I don't know.
Being on fire.
But
Didn't know that.
Yeah, pathological fear of fire.
Oh, okay.
All Martians have it because it wasn't inbred into them. So they could be controlled or something. I can't remember.
well, it was just like his kryptonite, wasn't it? Fire actually weakened him.
That I did not know.
He did conquer his
Yeah, he's
fear of
concrete.
fire,
Yeah.
and he became some big old psychotic thing.
Yeah. That's right. If they're not afraid of fire, then they become
Big
horrendous
evil,
monstrous
yeah.
creatures. Yeah, that's right.
And then that all got ignored when they rebooted.
Probably.
Let's forget about that.
I'm not going to start talking about how reboots have failed me
Okay,
recently.
Mr. Logan Blaze says, okay, stopped exercising now, so let's get at least one... Dude!
Oh.
I'm not reading the end of that.
The words are up the pooper.
Oh my
That's
lord.
just wrong.
He just didn't spell it right. He was meant to write, let's get one out there.
Pooper.
No, he was busy. Wasn't paying attention to what he was typing.
Oh my lord.
Just found he didn't say shitter.
Oh my lord.
The shitter Twitter challenge. Go!
Right, he says, number 1, Shade, the Changing Man, crossed with Psycho Pirate drawn by McFarlane. Twisted, weird, and just a little sexual.
I'm going to slap you, but not as hard as I'm going to slap Matt.
Okay.
2, Dead Man, crossed with the Resurrection Man, for someone who is coming and going at the same time.
Oh, boys.
I would be alive, man.
I'm alive, man.
Drawn by...
My superpower is I'm alive. Hello, world. You can't stop me. I'm alive, man.
Oh no, alive man is here.
I'm living past his powers of being alive.
How will we ever get past these powers of the living?
As a small child, he was bitten by a radioactive man who was alive. Since that day, he has been alive.
Alive man.
I'm sorry.
He's a sign that boy who was exposed to X-rays. Became Skeleton Man.
He's not as good as alive, man. Living man.
Drawn by
Heartbeat boy.
Boo Mobius.
Drawn by Mobius. Ah, that's right, actually Mobius died not long back, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. No.
Even though I'll fully admit I wasn't familiar with his work.
Probably one of the best things to come out of France.
And 3, gotta be Wolverine and Ghost Rider. Drawn by
Texaria.
Texaria. Just for his fanboy's wet dream.
So I agree with you, Wolverine and Ghost Rider, but it'd have to be drawn by Sam Keith. Because, oh, that would look good. Wolverine on fire. No, it wouldn't just be his head. Because of Wolverine's healing system, he could just be constantly on. No.
Would the claws be on fire as
Oh,
they
yeah,
came
oh,
out?
yeah.
The claws would be on fire. In fact, no, it would still be the bone. We would still see his skull, but it'd be metal.
Oh, you see the metal skeleton, and it's on fire. But what I would actually think it was, what actually happened was, in a Star Trek X-Men crossover, this exists.
And
Yeah.
I've read the book.
There was an accidental moment. Oh, there was an actual book as well, wasn't there? There's an accidental moment where somebody is teleporting Wolverine, but at the same time on another deck someone is teleporting fire, and the two combine at a molecular level, so they become one thing, and Wolverine is constantly on fire. That's my answer to that one.
Okay.
Have I ever told you what I'd do if I had a replicator?
No.
I would order a cup of boiling hamster.
Oh, God.
Just so you have this hamster that's constantly boiling. It'd be there in the molecular level. It would just be an on-fire hamster. But it wouldn't be dying or burning or anything. It would just be there on fire.
Could we move on before we get sued by some sort of animal group?
Yes. The Ninja Hunter himself, Elijah Uta, says Robin and Falcon. Oh wait, they did that and it sucks.
Is he called Falcon Rob? God, I can't even change that into something funny.
Can it be the blue
Fobbin.
Falcon? Can it be Blue Falcon?
Blue Falcon.
From the old cartoon with Dynamite.
No, but it could be Falcon from Power Stone and the Dreamcast. Falcon Punch!
Moving on.
He also says Galactus and Unicron, a giant transforming G2 coloured planet, with the Silver Seeker as his herald, Surfer and Starscream.
Yes! I like it. I like it a lot. Well, I'd point out, you did miss out Miss Slick saying that... Miss Slick saying that Logan Blaze should have crossed Ghost Rider with Grimlock.
I wonder why. The Ninja Hunter says Batman and Spider-Man. His world was changed forever when his parents were shot by a giant radioactive bat who then bit him.
Whenever I walk into this alleyway, all I see is that bat shooting my fucking parents before my eyes in this filthy alleyway. And then it bit me. Can you just imagine a bat wearing a bowler hat, little sort of hat, just walking up. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Does he glow green because he's irradiated?
Yeah, yeah. Played by Harvey Keitel.
And that's it. For
No
the,
makeup needed.
Oh.
That's it for the Twitters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I have one.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of with my running joke of the evening. It's Superman mixed with the Russian dude who sings the Troll song. Because then it would finally give him an excuse for being a dick.
Fair dues.
Because he just flies in and says, goes, "Tra-la-la-la," and flies off again. People just go, what a dick.
Where my mind went originally there, I will tell you once we finished recording.
Okay.
Because I ain't repeating that.
Okay.
But I'm going to go for Professor Charles Xavier and Lando Calrissian. Because there's only two things the Chuckster loves in this life. This hair and dancing.
But who would draw it?
And a fine bottle of Colt 45.
Simon Williams will draw it for me, because I know how he likes to draw jiving, funky disco characters. He does, doesn't he?
I know he does. No.
He does.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm shaking my head. And you and that fucking younger.
Well, in the vein of what I drew last week whilst we were recording, I think it should be Judge Dredd mixed with the world's greatest freelance peacekeeping agent.
Drawn by Simon Bisley.
Either him or Williams.
Ah.
Would that make him Judge Head?
Judge Head sounds like something you pay for.
Or,
Judge it!
or Death's Dread.
Death's Dread kind of works a bit better. But you wouldn't have something till like Death's Dread 2, because that's just gay.
Why would you have anything called Death's Dread 2?
I know. Why would you just totally protect the character and ruin it?
How about just Judge Death's Head?
To me, that just seems like that would just be Death's Head with a judge's badge.
Exactly.
Which has probably got Dread's name and then badly scrolled in Death's Head.
Yeah. No, the badge would have a H put in, so it would say her head. He goes forth and murders. Right, well, I do believe that's the lot for tonight. It's been quite a short show. Unless anybody's got anything else they'd like to bring up before we close it down for the night.
Nope. But I don't think I'm going to go next week's show because I think Rob's going to kill me.
Why's Rob going to kill you?
I'll tell you when you stop recording.
Can I just dance?
No.
Do I need to sharpen my knives?
No, but you may need to help me look on the floor for a tiny guy memory.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead, mate.
I know it's on there somewhere.
And that's what you'd look like if you were drawn by Simon Bisley.
Maybe if he was drawn by that, I don't know what you do to this, he'd be covered in pouches and he won't be able to get me.
Rob
Too busy looking.
Liefeld.
He'd be too busy looking in pouches for implements to kill me. I'd have like
No, not that one.
4 days to run away.
Have I ever shown you the picture of what Captain America would look like naked if Rob Liefeld drew? Well,
Yes, isn't this just like out here?
yeah, it's just as out here, he's got no crotch.
Yeah.
It's a horrendous picture. I hate Rob Liefeld so much.
Like as much as I hate Patley.
I think it's probably
Oh,
stronger.
like Optimus Prime's neck this big! Hope you're enjoying China there, Pat.
Did you know that back in the US?
No, apparently I think he's got like 7-year gap or something until he come back in and nobody can touch him again. That's
Nah.
the one extradited.
Nah. Before we...
No, you cannot escape our fan rage.
I still want to try and get an interview with him.
Just say, what
Actually,
in the world?
one, just because I mentioned it. I reckon everybody should go to Love Farmers. He's doing blog posts
yeah.
about the work he did with Dreamwave.
I'll
And
link
some
it.
of the little, some of the little sneaky tricks they did to cover stuff up.
The Sunstreaker one. So Sunstreaker Red Alert,
yeah.
yeah. That I found really interesting stuff.
What was that?
Do you want to take it?
Yeah, the first volume of Dreamwave stuff they did. When Patley did the art for it, he accidentally drew Sideswipe 2 places at once, basically. So he had him with Prime's guys, and he had him with the guys in the attic trying to defeat the Big Burgers. So they photoshopped it to be Red Alert.
Yeah.
And because he'd only really done it in one panel, so what they did was like, well, we can't really take him out, but what we can do is we can take cover art that he's done, flip it, recolour it from Sideswipe, and put him in background shots. Yeah, it's a nice little read actually. It's called Dream Flaves.
I will link it because it is fascinating to read.
The Transformers G.I. Joe crossover stuff that he mentions about is really interesting because it was basically all G.I. their attempts to get G.I. Joe, but Hasbro just thought, no, we don't want you having both of our stuff. Yeah, weirdly IDW they just went, yeah, by all means.
Well, I think the length of time IDW has been going compared to the amount of time the Dreamwave has been going at the time.
There's a bit, and they're not sitting there going, I need to buy a new BMW this week. Why? Because this one's got dusty.
Of course, it doesn't help either that Dreamwave at the time was just buying all and sundry. They were just coming up. I mean, they got the rights to play Duel Masters for a comic. It's just weird.
That was a Hasbro property as well.
Yeah, it was.
Duel Masters was. That was the
Spinning Tops.
No, that's
No, that's Beyblade.
Oh, was it a card one then?
Yeah, it was the one that came up to try and cash in on the Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Alright. There's only 2 things I know. This hair and dancing. No, it didn't work.
Let's end it.
Alright then, fair dues. Right, so we will see you next time for another lock-in where I think we'll probably have a question carvery as well for the next lock-in. And then next week, round table.
Give it a go.
All hail.
Dave.
All hail Dave.
All hail Bob the Insecticon.
All hail Lugnut. Wait a minute.
For the glory of Megatron.
Lugnut can't hail himself. Ah! Bye, everybody.
You have been listening to The Old Oil House. Come visit us at www.oldoilhouse.co.uk. Join the forums at thenerdsphere.madmooseforum.com. Email us at oldoilhouse.gmail.com, rate us on iTunes, and give feedback on the forum. Thanks for listening.
Cities will fall, nations will burn, all because he decrees, all because he demands. Swear allegiance, all hail Megatron!
May, the day I held up my magic guitar and said, "The power of the power chord!" Any message of the universe? Now, where's my pink shirt?